Well, apparently there were technical difficulties on the Facebook group today, or this great Facebook platform. So I am Zooming this and starting over, so to catch you up on what we're doing. So thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for being here and watching this replay. So again, what I was saying earlier was this is our new year. You get to create the new you. You get to be the masterpiece. You get to be the canvas. So you're going to paint your life how you want it to be, whether that is using our color products, using our skincare products, our fragrance, our spa, or creating a new you with an opportunity that we have with Jafra. So today, we are going to talk about a basic skincare routine to do. So like an everyday look, and you don't have a lot of time to spend on getting yourself together, but you want to go out looking nice. So I'll talk a little bit about what I would do if I only had 5 minutes to go, but this is more like maybe you have 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so here's what I've already done a few things because I was starting this on Facebook and it just kind of dropped the ball on me. So what I did mention was I always prep my face with our skincare routine. I use the Royal Jelly Defy skincare line. You always want to make sure that you're using a moisturizer on your face before you put on makeup. And you always want to make sure you have your sunscreen on because you're going to be outside or you're going to be on your computers. You want something that you want that protection. So I do have my skincare products on, and then I have my my all-in-one mattifying primer. Is it called mattifying? Yep, mattifying primer. And I use that. Number one, I need the mattifying because I do have oily skin. And so that helps for that. But even if I didn't have oily skin, you still want, for those of you who have more of the dry skin or normal skin, it's a really good prep. Kind of think about if you were to paint your house, generally you'll use a primer first because number one, it's going to help with any imperfections underneath that paint, you know, whatever you're going to be working on, and it's going to help the paint last longer and stick better. So you always want to use your primer. Okay, then I also already use the foundation. I'm using the Always foundation in Cocoa, and I'll do this again so you can see. You want a color that matches your skin tone, so you can see how that perfectly matches. Now, when I use the mattifying, my matte foundation, what I actually have to do is mix two colors. As you'll see, that color is too dark for me. And get the top on. This one is a little too light for me. And so I just mix them together. I generally do a 3-to-1 ratio. And when I mix it together, it's that perfect skin tone for me. Okay, so love that. Okay, and it really just does blend in very well. So you can see sometimes you may have to mix a couple of colors together, and that's okay because on your face, you think about it, you've got some areas that's a little bit shadowed than the others, so you're good. You got lights and darks on your skin, but I'm only doing half of my face so you can be able to see the difference. I'm going to work on the right side of my face. All I have so far on is just the foundation. But what the foundation does, it just really kind of evens your tone out. Even though you're using skincare products that's evening your skin out. And I tell you, I can come on here with confidence without any makeup on because I'm using a great skincare line. I would tell you the best foundation for makeup is a really good skincare routine. So there's all of my foundations on there. Okay, Mom, the next thing that I'm going to do is use my concealer. So I put my concealer on the eyes. And the reason I do that is because it's going to help my eyeshadow to last longer. And I just blend that in with a brush. It's going to help my eyeshadow last longer. It's going to help my eyeshadow stick to it. And it also helps to decrease any the creases in your eyes, so you don't have that going as well. So there's my routine there. I have that, and I really need to take it up a little bit higher. I take it up under the brow, so you kind of get that little natural highlighting there underneath, because if I'm quick, fast, and in a hurry, I'm not going to necessarily add that extra color to that section. And I'm going to take a little bit higher, and I'm going to tell you why in just a bit. Okay, now, if you're, I don't know, 40, 50s and above, you also want to take the concealer, put it under your eye, and then go up here, because that's going to give you a little lift. So there's an instant eye lift there. So it kind of gives you like, like, oh, hey, did you have cosmetic surgery? Did you get your eye lifted? No, I just lifted up with my concealer. Okay, so there we have that. Then I'm going to use now when you purchase your concealer, when you get yours, it's going to be in a black tube. So this is still nice. These products last a long time. I use my products every day, and I'm still years later using the same tube of this. It's one of the great things about our products. They last a long time. I'll show you some of the other ones that I have that I've had for a long time. It's like, do they ever end? So, so the next part I'm going to do is my powder. So this is the translucent loose powder in Deep. Now, this is the closest to my skin tone, but there's other powders that I use too. Believe it or not, I call the magic powder. I love this powder. You can see it's totally white. I love it. I call it magic powder because look at this. I put this powder on my dark skin, and it just blends in. It blurs out imperfections. It's absolutely fabulous. So I love this powder. And then there's another powder that I use sometimes too. This is a more of a pressed powder. It's the matte pressed powder in caramel. It's the color I use in this one. But because I'm working with, I want to show you this great special that we have, Create Your Look. Well, actually the powder is not included in there, so I could use any powder I wanted. But I'd already pulled out this powder to use for this look today that I'm doing. And I am going to use my powder brush. And what I do, I put it in the powder and always tap. What I tap for a couple of reasons. Number one, unless you're wearing an apron, you might get powder all over your clothing. So you want to be able to get it all over anyway when you drop it. Okay, and then you just I'll go in circular motions and apply the powder all over. So I get that on there. Also, I do my lids because again, I don't want the oil there and the creasing there. And as you can see, I really barely have any brows. So I'm going to have to create my own brows. So I always make sure that that part is powdered because I don't want the oiliness coming through and erasing my eyebrows. So I do that. And there I have that. Now, if I was quick, fast, in a hurry, only had 5 minutes, I would have eliminated the foundation and also the concealer, and I would have gone straight with the powder. And the powder, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to not look at you, but I just was looking from the top there. The powder would act more as a mineral powder. Remember in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, mineral powder was like the wave in the cosmetic industry. Even well before that came out, in the 80s, I remember just using loose powder as a foundation when I really didn't have a lot of time. So it's really the same concept. If I didn't have a lot of time, I just go straight with the powder and then get going. Okay, so now I've got to create some brows here. You always want to have your brows done because it really frames your face and you're going to be able to see the difference with and without brows. And my favorite brow pencil is this micro brow pencil. And that comes in this set. It comes with the concealer that I just used. It comes with the foundation that I use, and now the brow pencil. So this brown pencil, it's really two parts. One side is a spoolie. So I can take the spoolie, and if I had brows, I could shape it. But I don't. So I have to come in and create my brows. So I just go up a little bit with the tip. And then I just apply a little bit of the tip on the back of my hand. That just kind of warms it up a little bit, because otherwise, I'm not a really delicate person. Honestly, people think I am, like, oh, she's so girly because she does cosmetic. No, I'm not delicate at all. So for me, it's so easy to break this. So I have to warm it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go underneath where my eyebrows really should be, and then just kind of go in. I have a mirror here off to the side. That's why you see my eyes moving over a little bit. And then I just go in hair-like strokes. Remember, your brows are not like one long hair. You got these little hair-like strokes. And then I'm just gonna create a brow. I don't have any. Those of you who already have your brows, you can just use this product as to just kind of fill in any sparse areas. Now, because I get to create my brow, I'm gonna go a little bit higher than where my brow line would probably fall. And the reason I'm doing that is because, you know, as we keep having birthdays, things kind of naturally fall. And so I want to give myself that lift again. So I already lifted a little bit here with the concealer. Now I'm lifting again more with the brow. And that also gives me a lot more eye area to work with. Now, if I had more time, I would go through the whole steps up. See, I'm not delicate. Where I'm making sure it's shaped right, but I'm not really concerned. Like, I just want to go to a grocery store or hang out, you know, go to lunch with some friends or something. And so I just want to do something more quick and easy. Okay, and so there we have it. Okay, now the other part 4 of what this special comes with is our liquid eyeshadows. I absolutely love this, the liquid eyeshadows. If you're in the basic makeup party, the event, you would have seen the post that I put in there that said I would show you 3 ways of using this product. And so let me first start with number 1. Number 1 is I'm going to do a brown color. And the reason I'm going to use brown, I think you I said it on the Facebook group, but you probably didn't hear it. The reason I'm going to use the brown is because I just want to show you what a natural look would be. What it would look like if you were just don't want to have a lot of color, you just wanted something very natural. So I'm going to go a little with that. And then another reason is sometimes in the morning, I might wear one color. Like right now I'm wearing black. So then I can have my neutral color, but then maybe later on, I might want to add purple or red or blue or, you know, some other color. And then I can add something else to it without a problem. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with my eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pick up the brown. And I pick up color, and then I tap, tap, tap. So again, so I'm not getting powder all over and having to clean up clothing. Okay, so now I'm going to take this brown, and I really just press the color in. I press it in. Can you see the brown there? And I'm going to go all over the lower lid, and I come up a little bit, but not directly under the brow area. Now, if I were spending more time, I would have added a lighter brown just under the brow, but I just want to do something quick and easy. So I'm using that brown. And again, I just want to press that color in there. So over the lid and then just a little bit above that, but not to the brow. Okay, so there's that powder. There's my brown. And you can see, even though it's brown, really kind of my skin tone, It's still a little bit different than not having any foundation, without it having any eyeshadow on at all. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the liquid eyeshadow. This one's my favorite. This one is Dorado. It's one of my favorites because you can use it with anything you are wearing, anything. And I'm just gonna put this right here in the middle. I like to put kind of a lot of color, and I'm gonna play with it. And I'm gonna use another eyeshadow brush. Now I use lots of brushes. We've had many brushes over the years, and I still have my old brushes and I have the new ones, because when you take care of your brushes, they'll last for you forever. And well, I don't know about forever, but they've lasted for me for many years. I have some brushes that I've had over 10 years. Okay, so there's my color there. I added the Dorado. Now, I said I would show you 3 ways. So number 1 was you can wear it on top of an eyeshadow color. Now, I wear it on top of other colors too. Maybe I have I don't know, a blue color, but I want to put a little shimmer to it and change the color just a little bit. I can add this to it, and it gives that shimmer and that fun to it. Or when I'm have like only that 5 minutes, I got to get together in 5 minutes. I just take this. So I'm going to do this side here just so you can see it still works just as a color by itself. There's the eyeshadow. And then if I'm quick, fast, in a hurry, I'm not even going to use a brush. The fact is, it has a built-in wand to it. So you can just use that. And if I just want to pat it in a little bit more to get that look better, I can do that. And so there you have it. Here's the other way you can use it. And you can see it's more of that golden color because it's not mixed with the brown. But with the brown, it just kind of gives that little bit more shimmer to the brown, that little lightness to it. So I love that. Okay, now the next part is, if I were to, my next part would be to add my mascara. If I'm in a hurry, I'm not going to spend time using an eyeliner. If I were to use an eyeliner, one of my favorite eyeliners is this. The duo liners. They come in several colors. This one is the black and white. I use this one most often. The reason I like the white is because I put this on the waterline of my eye. I'm going to do it. I wasn't going to, but I will do it here, just so you can see what it happens is it opens up your eyes a little bit more, gives a little bit more whiteness, a little bit more there. Okay, you can see that? And then I just take the black side and go underneath it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, that's kind of a big no-no to put an eyeliner on the bottom and not the top, because, and here's why. It would make your eyes look, it's bringing it down more. So now that I did that, I'm going to have to put a little, well, no, I'm not going to do it that way, because I want to show you another way of using the liquid eyeliner. When you don't ever want to have eyeliner at the bottom, but not the top, because it just draws the eyes down. And again, we want to be lifted, ladies. So you want to keep everything more on top and the bottom. But there's times when I will put an eyeliner on the top, but not the bottom. Sometimes I'll put it on top and bottom. And only if I only have 5 minutes will I not do it at all. I pretty much almost always wear an eyeliner, just about every day. Okay, so another way of using the liquid eyeliner is to use it as an eyeliner. I mean, the liquid eyeshadow is to use it as an eyeliner. So I'm going to use the blue just so you can see. And then it gives a little bit of more contrast with that brown. So you just put it just at, so when you twist it, and then you want to make sure that you get all of the color off of the edges, and then you're just going to go right around and along and use it as an eyeliner. And so there's that blue coming in, and it gives that little bit more of a contrast there. So it's not just so brown. And it gives a little bit more life to the eye. Okay, and then I use my absolutely favorite mascara. This is the Lash Building, the Lash Maximizing Mascara. And when you use the mascara, ladies, always twist. Don't pump, because when you pump, you are adding air into the bottle and it dries it out. So you want to twist, and then you want to make sure that you get any excess off of the tips. And you start at the bottom and just kind of wiggle up. And then you'll see, I don't have brows, much lashes here. So you can see how it gives me a lot more lashes here. It gives this one, we have so many different formulas. This is one of my favorites because it gives me volume and it gives me length. So you can see the difference between that side and that side. No lashes there, and there's lashes. So love that. And then I sometimes I'll do the bottom and sometimes I don't. So I'll just do a little bit there. Oftentimes I don't. So you just kind of, that depends on what you want to do. Okay, now if I'm quickly in a hurry, I won't worry about that. I only have 5 minutes, I won't worry about it. But 15 minutes and much more, of course, I'm gonna spend time. Okay, now my favorite blush, the next thing I would do is blush. My favorite blush to use is my cream blush. This is in Cashmere Wine. As you can see, I use this every day. It's almost gone. Well, I'm not even gonna say almost gone. Literally, I've had this for about 2 years at least. And don't think, well, yeah, pandemic, of course she still has it. No, I still wear my makeup every day. Pandemic or no, because I don't wear my makeup for other people. You know who I wear my makeup for? For me, because I love me. And so I want to look great and feel good about myself. So I put on makeup, whether I'm going somewhere or not, I'm going to wear my makeup. So, I want to show you, a lot of times I'll use it, like if I'm really quick, fast, in a hurry, I'll use my fingers. Other times, here's that versatility of this sponge, what I love. I will just kind of take that rounded side of it, dab it in here, and then just put it on. Love this. And it gives me, add some color to I get to have a little bit more color to my skin. So, it just kind of gives you, just brings you to life. Love that. Now, what I always love to do, and I didn't pull it out here because I, again, wanted to show you really quick, fast, but I wear my highlighter just about every day. I know some people only wear their highlighter if they're going to go to someplace fancy, but not me. I love the highlighter and I will use it often. Okay, so now the last part, almost last part, is the liquid, well, my lipstick. So that changes all the time, but I wanted to pull out the liquid lip stain because I wanted to show you a couple of things about it. Okay, so number one, you're gonna take off the excess, but this liquid lip stain works in two parts. Number one, you've got your liner. So you can line your lips with it. So just come around and do a line it. Can you remember when you were in grade school, how you would outline pictures before you colored it in? Same concept. I've been thinking over the years how we learn how to do makeup when we were kids in a lot of ways. We just kind of, channel it differently. Okay, line my lips, and then I color it in. Okay, so I wanted to use this for a couple of reasons. Number one, sometimes people say, well, they'll get a color and they're like, oh, it's a lot darker than I thought it would be. So if you get a color and it's too dark, just take a facial tissue, press, and it lightens it up. Did you notice that? They went from dark to light a little bit. So watch the replay, just rewind a little bit and you'll see that. Another thing I would suggest is do 2 coats of it. Because I've heard people say, well, sometimes it leaves a little crack. So, depends on your lips if you have a lot of lines in it. So put that second coat on. I really don't need 2 coats. And I don't really need 2 coats if I'm going to wear a mask, but I love this because this was made for masks. You can wear your facial mask and it doesn't come off. It's absolutely amazing. And this lasts for 12 plus hours. This color on me lasts for 48 hours. I kid you not. This is an amazing color for me. Now, not all, like when I wear the red, it doesn't last for 48 hours, but it does last the 12 hours that's promised and a little bit more. There's another color, I think the berry, that's not called berry. Magnetic, always magnetic, lasts about 36 hours or, 24 to 36 hours. So it seems like the different colors, are different, last different, but they always last more than 12 hours. You can put your mask on, it doesn't come off, it's absolutely wonderful. Okay, now, if I was going to wear a mask, that's where I would stop. But I'm not going to wear a mask today. I'm at home all day. So I will come in with this second color. A lot of people are afraid of this gold. This gold is absolutely fabulous. This is a Royal Jelly lip gloss. This is called Regal Gold. And I'm just going to add a little bit. And then especially will complement the gold that's on my eye. So I just put that on and I'll just do the middle. I don't even necessarily need to do the whole lip. And there you go. It's all good. Okay, so I want you to be able to see the difference between this side. This side is not treated, and then that side. It is a difference. This one has a little bit more life to it because it has, I have a little bit more color. My eyebrows are framed, so it's different. Not big difference, but enough. And I know I feel more confident going out looking like this side than this side. And this side, you have a little bit more color because I showed you how to do that. The liquid lip stain the liquid eyeshadow without having anything underneath that. Okay, now I never ever do my makeup without adding the makeup setting spray. I love this. This helps to set your makeup. And your makeup's going to last for, I think it's 16 hours. I put my makeup on generally between 6:30 and 7 in the morning. When I take it off at 10 in the night, it is still fresh. So sometimes I'm like, oh, do I have to take this off? It still looks so good. Literally, because I am sandwiching my makeup all the time with the primer and the makeup setting spray, everything lasts. Plus, there's always foundation is also a 12-hour formula. So it's going to last for 12 hours plus, or at least 12 hours, and it's full coverage. So this is absolutely fabulous. You'll love that. Okay, so there's still one more thing that I do after I apply my makeup. I am going to use a fragrance. And so today I'm going to use the Eyeshadow Passion, and I'll tell you why. Well, I'll tell you why I'm using this one. This one is this is actually our anniversary. We came out with this last January, and this is the only way you can get my favorite red lip color. This lipstick is called Passion, to go with that Passion fragrance. It is a beautiful red. I absolutely love it. Of all the red formulas we have, this one's my absolute favorite. So if you want to try this beautiful red and be ready for Valentine's Day, I'm telling you, what's better, what better lip color and fragrance for Valentine's Day than Passion? This is Eyeshadow Passion. It's actually on special this month for $41. Now this by itself is usually $47, but for $41, you get the fragrance, you get the lipstick, and you get a fragrance mini. Actually, let me pull that out. Oh, I'm sorry, it's $42. So there it is. That's an absolutely wonderful fragrance. That's our 1-year anniversary. We came out with that last year. It's wonderful. And then the colors that I was using today, the set, is create your look. It's $51. It includes the concealer, the foundation, the liquid eyeshadow, and the micro brow pencil. Absolutely wonderful. It's $72 value, so you're saving quite a bit of money there. It's $51 for that set. And what else do I have highlighted? I don't remember what else I have highlighted. Oh, so again, don't be afraid of color. Never be afraid of color. Have fun with color. This palette, I wish I had it to show you live, but I'm still waiting for mine to come. This set is $54. You get this beautiful palette of colors, and you get two of my favorite formulas of eyeliner, which is our Inkwell. I use my Inkwell almost every day. This Inkwell is, you get it in yellow and white. That sounds scary. Trust me, it's not. Don't be afraid of color. Don't be afraid. There's so many wonderful, easy things to do with it. Like for instance, I showed you how to do that white to make your eyes look a little bit whiter and open it up a little bit more, so you can use that white there. I can't wait for this to come in. And then you also get a fragrance. You get a choice of either the men or the women's fragrance. And this is a $91 value for only $54, a great deal. So it breaks down to $13.50 per item. And again, the ones that we were looking at today, really great deal, $51 for that set. That's a basic skincare set. You can see how easy it was to do. And I just took a little bit more time because I was talking and walking you through it. Really simple and easy to use the skincare line. So just a basic look. Now, if I was to change my clothes and wanted to wear, let's just say purple or blue, what I would do is take the purple color and use, an eyeliner, and I would put in, not the eyeliner, my eyeshadow brush, and I would just put colors on the side. You know what? Let me just do that really fast. You get another eyeshadow brush. So let's just say I wanted to add a little bit of blue. Let's say I'm going to wear jeans later, okay? And then I'm just going to put some right on the side. And so I can not worry about, I'm not going to redo all of my makeup. I'm just going to do a little bit here at the top and then on the side. And so now I have my same basic look, but I'm just adding a little bit more to it. And so that's an easy and fun thing to do. And then of course I can change my lipstick and then I'm good. So that easy basic look, you can change for when from nighttime to daytime. From daytime to nighttime. And then there you have it. Now I am doing a special. When you place your order between now and Saturday, so like 48 hours. So Saturday, I'll say it's Saturday by 2 p.m. that I'm going to throw into you. Now you can go to my website and order, but I'm going to make sure that you get sent the duo eye pencil. They're absolutely fabulous. I showed you the ones that I used, the black and white. Yesterday I was wearing silver and blue, and I'm going to put that post in there so you can see that. But there's so many other colors as well, so I'll put that in there. But when you place an order between now and Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, then you're going to be able to, I'm going to send you one of those colors. So you let me know which color of the eye duo that you want. So the eye duos that come blue and silver, there's brown and gold, I'll put it in there. So you can choose, let me know which one you want. That was your free gift as a thank you for placing your order, $50 or more by tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So go to my website. You can even go to the website and try on the makeup with my try on app so you can see what the colors will look like on you. Okay, but don't be afraid of color. It's just going to help you to feel more confident. And let's just kind of get out of the box this year. Like, what are we going to do differently this year? Okay, so thanks so much for listening and being here. It's always my pleasure coming in front of you and keeping you royal. Bye for now.